What it do, what it do, what it do. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday, man. Let me get myself situated here. See what's going on with the people on this Monday, man. Hope y'all having a great day. What's going on, Griffiths? What's going on, Jackie? And without any further ado, let me come on up in this thing, man. Let me see what's going on here. What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all having a great day, a great start to your week. It is your boy Rod, the host that sometimes does the most, and we are on the Points Blank Experience. Simple slogan for this channel. It is more than a YouTube channel. It is an experience. Also, it's real talk from a point blank perspective, baby. If this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Also hit that notification bell. Make sure you select all. It's going to default to personalized. And make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button right now, y'all. Go hit that like button, man. It's free. It ain't going to cost you nothing. Hit that subscribe button. See, we got 4 real homies in the crib. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Arlington, Texas, to be exact, home of the Dallas Cowboys and world champion Texas Rangers. And as you can see from the thumbnail, tonight, we gonna be talking about supervisors that don't get paid to supervise, aka people that ain't in charge but think they in charge, people that try to be your boss and they ain't nobody's boss. They the boss of themselves. We're gonna talk about people when you happen to show up to work 38 seconds less, they calling you out, telling me, what you doing late, Rod, man? Are you in charge? Well, shut your ass up then. You know, they real talk with Rod, man. We don't sugarcoat nothing on this channel. Matter of fact, there's only 2 things I like sugar in, and that's coffee and Kool-Aid. And I quit drinking Kool-Aid a long time ago, baby. I'm straight to the point. Hence, the Points Blank Experience. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about them people that think they in charge. Somewhere they got a fictitious raise, somewhere they was dreaming at night and thought they got a raise. But when they went to work the next day, they didn't have a raise, nor did they have a promotion. And it ain't just you they going messing with. They running around. Hey, you finished your project yet? Just because you finished your project early, that don't mean you're in charge. So we're going to talk about all that. Also, I like to say it. I said it on Points Blank Travel the other night. If it's something y'all want to chop it up about, and it's not on the thumbnail, this just happened to be on my mind. If it's something y'all want to talk about, man, do me a favor. Put it in the comments. We can talk about it. What's going on? We got Jackie in the crib. We got LA Law. What's going on, sis? I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing? Glad to have you back in these PB streets, these Points Blank streets, man. I ain't in the YouTube streets. I'm in the Points Blank streets. And I'm going to go through some of these real quick. Jackie said, good evening, Rob, Mars, and chat. Happy magnificent Monday. Yes, it was, man. I locked myself out the house today. It was so magnificent. We got the Griffins. We got the mighty Meat and I. Try to get them to start saying the mighty PBT when I come to their channel. We got the mighty Meat and I just celebrated their 24th anniversary. We got Bill from Warm Strong Adventures. And we got Work to Live, Not Live to Work. Hey, my sister Felicia's in the house, traveling all over the country. What's going on? I was just talking about you, not in a bad way, last night, and how you traveling around the country and seeing the biggest malls and the biggest buffaloes and all that good stuff. Hey, what's up, Denise Joe? How you doing? All right, we done did the shout outs and the out shouts and all that good stuff. So, man, what made me talk about this? What made me talk about this topic? Well, a couple of live streams ago, I did a live, a topic that, what's some of the things that irritate you? What's some of the things that hurt you? One of the comments I got from Make This Go Viral, LLC, was she hates supervisors that don't get paid to supervise. I said, that's it, man. We've all had them. We've all had them. We've all had them. They come to work dressed like they the boss. They walk around like they the boss. They take breaks and go get coffee like they the boss. And half the time, they in a lower position than you are, getting paid less money than you are. And they just want to run around acting like they in charge. Well, I'll tell you what ended up happening to the supervisors that don't get paid to supervise. Catch a person that don't care about their job, and you'll probably get cussed out. You might get cussed out. They do care about their job. You never know. So picture this, man. You know, you just getting to work. and you're working your butt off, having a decent morning. It's Monday, the day Monday. We're gonna use today for bootlickers. I just saw Jack is coming. We're gonna say it's Monday. You go to lunch, and you come back from lunch, and you already, at least if you ride, you trying to figure out from the car to the building how you gonna get in here without being noticed that you're a few minutes late. You creep up in that joint, and it's always gonna be somebody gonna say, "Hey, Rod, it took you a little extra time. Did you bring me something back?" Man, what the hell you think? You know what I'm saying? And I am gonna be dropping a link here in a minute, man, just to see if anybody want to come up and talk about some of their experiences with this situation. Luckily, I've pretty much most of my working career been a supervisor, but I always had a supervisor. And I can tell you, I caught more heat from the people that were beneath me or my subordinates than I did the people that were actually over me. And what I really trip on, I'm just going to tell y'all what tickled the ish out of me, is if it just so happened that one of these people get put in a supervisory role, they get promoted, they get paid for it, they don't even know what to do because they've been so busy paying attention to you, him, her, and the third, they don't even know what to do when they get put in that position. They have no clue. And guess who they're going to come running to? The person that is really the supervisor, or what, now we equal, but I was a supervisor at the time when they were the subordinate. Hey, how do you do it? I tell you how I do it. I go to lunch and come back late. That's how I do it. I mean, seriously, I've given them hell because they want to sit up and act like they knew everything, or let's just say it's a situation going on at work. They the first one, these supervisors that don't get paid to supervise, the first one to raise their hand because they trying to make the actual person who's in charge look bad. And they trying to buck and impress the head person. And half the time they still don't know what they're talking about. It just blow my mind. And please put in the comments, your experience, if you've experienced it, how did you experience it? What did you do about it? Did you not say anything? Did it finally get on your nerves and you went the hell off? I just want to know, man, because now that I'm a full-time executive of the Points Blank Network, I really don't have anyone around me per se that's my supervisor, but in theory, I have a whole lot of supervisors, and those are, the viewers, the members, the subscribers. Those are now the people that I work for because I got to put out content that people are going to enjoy. But man, I guarantee you, one of the reasons other than pay that people leave their job is because of other people. And for the people that stay at their job 15 years, 20 years, man, my hat's off to you. But the people that leave their job, somebody done got on their nerves, man. Now, I'm going to take this a step further. What about that supervisor that's really the supervisor, that's getting paid to be the supervisor, but don't know what the hell they're doing? They have no clue. They don't know their job. They don't know your job. Yet, somehow they got promoted. It may have been who they know and not what they know. Woo! Ooh, did I just hit anybody's nerve? They got promoted because it wasn't what they know. It was who they know. Because they don't know nothing. And at first, you're trying to help them. Hey, Rod, how do you do this? Hey, well, you want to do this, you want to do that. But then they get all big shot. Don't give you no credit at the meeting. Make it look like they came and did it all. And the next time, I'll tell you what Rod gonna do. Hey, Rod, how do you, man? I don't know. I really don't know, man. Ask Timmy. Maybe Timmy know. And I know that I'm gonna say ask somebody that I know don't know. Hey, y'all, man, don't judge me. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real. I'm gonna tell them to ask somebody that I know don't know the answer. Hey, go over there and ask Johnny, man. He been here about 49 years. I'm sure he know how to do it. Knowing Johnny been retired, not really. He been coming to work, but he ain't did nothing for the last 15 years. Man, don't act like I'm the only one that's been through this, man. I'm telling you. And then they sitting over there, and sooner or later they gonna find somebody on their team. No, they gonna find somebody. What's up? Hey, what's up, Arnold? Arnold, so I'm telling them all where to go. They gonna find somebody. Arnold, I know you experienced this in the Army, man, because I damn sure experienced it in the Navy. They gonna find somebody that's gonna finally be on their side. That's gonna know what they're doing. And this person gonna save them and save them and save them. But it never fails, man. When the biggest meeting or the biggest project come up, something happened to that person that was on their side. They may not show up to work that day. The kids may have a tournament. Maybe they're on vacation. And now Billy, the supervisor that don't know nothing, is stuck by themselves. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm not a mean person, but I used to sit back and just love when this happened, because a lot of times, and Arnold, I'm saying Arnold because I know Arnold and I were both in the military, and this happens quite frequently. There were times when I was passed over for a promotion in the Navy when I knew I was better than the person that got promoted. There was times I worked for people in the military and out the military that I knew more than them. In the military, they can't get rid of you. They can get you in trouble, but they can't get you fired. But in the real world, what happens? When you become a threat to that supervisor that's getting paid to supervise, but don't know what they're doing, they find a way to get rid of you because you're the threat. You're the person that could be the next them, especially if you're not already a supervisor. And that's why I say, I want to know I ain't got time to be asking little Johnny all the questions. Next thing I know, Johnny might have my job. No, man. I put these titles and thumbnails together and I get a good subject, but then I might maneuver around that one subject and flip it and BBD, you know, Bill devoid it, you know, toss it up and flip it and I ain't rubbing nothing down, but I might switch it up because it's all different angles that we can look at this. What's up, praying couple twirling in, Rod and chat, blessings. Hey, praying couple, man, and y'all do a lot for the people. Have y'all ever been in a work situation where y'all got people that supervise but ain't really the supervisor and they don't get paid to supervise, but they think they're in charge? Or the people that finally get in charge that don't know nothing. And I'm just going to say it, man. I'm just going to say it. And I've always carried this with me. My mom told me a long time ago when I was probably about 5 or 6. She said, I'm going to tell you something, son. And I grew up in an era where it was just coming out of the civil rights movement and all that. She said, you're going to have to work twice as hard to be equal. I didn't understand. You're talking about 5, 6, 7 years old. I didn't understand what she was talking about. You're going to have to work twice as hard just to be equal. So what did I do? When I finally understood what she was talking about, I spent the rest of my life making sure I worked twice as hard. And yes, it hurt. It hurt when the supervisors, or the non-supervisors personally tried to sell me out because they saw that I was on the freeway and I was in the passing lane. I wasn't in the cruiser beside them lane. I was in the passing lane because I was about to pass them up. I hope somebody out there hear me right now. Then they tried to sabotage Rod because Rod is on the move to pass them and not look in his rearview mirror. I was told a long time ago, you'll never win a race if you're looking back. If you're looking back to see if your opponent or your nemesis is going to catch you, you'll never win the race. So once I pass him, I never look back. I'm telling you, man, it happens all the time. they try so hard to supervise us when we're the supervisors, because one day, what the mighty OJs say, they smile in your face, but all the time they're trying to take your place. And when they get in your place, when they get in your spot, oh, the funny part is they don't even know what to do. And I love when I'm the supervisor, they're the subordinate. Some kind of way they get promoted because they didn't jacked everybody over. And then I'm just sitting there looking and laughing. Sitting there looking and laughing. Tell y'all a quick story. When I was in the Navy, I'll never forget, we were overseas in the Arabian Gulf and we lost coverage. We couldn't get any email or internet reception. And I had told this little college graduate, your boy didn't have no degree at the time. I had told this college graduate, I said, ma'am, because she was an officer. Arnold, you know what I'm talking about. I said, ma'am, don't ever go talk to the CO, the commanding officer, without me. Now, I was an E7 at the time. I was a chief. Don't ever, whatever you do, you got just one rule. Well, we got two rules. After the day, don't expect me to call you ma'am. I'm going to call you by your title because you ain't about 23 years old and I'm about 33. And don't ever go talk to the captain without me being there. I never called her ma'am again. So one rule was down. But the second rule, what did she do? Like 2 days later, took her happy ass up there and talked to the captain. Now, all I did was went and got a cup of coffee and the captain happened to call and asked her to come explain what was going on with the email and the internet. It had just came out. She come back down, boo-hooing, crying, apple red. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you? I just want to talk to the captain and he want to see both of us because he want to know what's going on. I said, oh, Lord, you went up there by yourself. What'd you tell him? I told him I don't know. Oh, golly, you might as well just hung up on him. When he called out here, you might as well just hung up on him and not even said nothing. So I said, let's go. Now, she was getting paid to supervise, so she wasn't, but this is one of those situations where here it is, I'm the subordinate and I'm put in a position, but I knew what I was supposed to be doing because what did my mama tell me many years ago? You have to work twice as hard and you have to be twice as knowledgeable. And if y'all been watching any of my channels, you know I love to use analogies. I love to put stuff where anybody can understand. So we go up to the commanding officer stateroom. Now, in case you don't know, he's the highest ranking person on the ship. And he said, hey, Chief, can you explain to me why not why nobody in the whole ship, but why I'm not getting any email and I can't get on the internet? I said, yes, sir, it's pretty easy. Now, I am going to call the captain, sir, because he deserved it. He worked his butt off. Yes, sir, it's pretty easy. He said, it's pretty easy. Well, she couldn't explain it. I said, well, yeah, we don't even want to talk about that. I said, sir, you see this flashlight you have right here? The satellite, you see this light when I turn it on? The ship is over here, and the satellite, the light that you see beaming on this piece of paper on your desk, that's where the coverage is. We're over here outside of the coverage, and we need to find a way to get a new course and a new position so we're back underneath the satellite coming from the flashlight, and we can get covered. He said, are you serious? Hold on. Officer today, change course, come to course, such and such. Chief, you a genius. Ma'am, just get out of here. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad. But I talked to her. I said, now, what did you learn today? Don't ever go talk to him without me being with you. And when you do go with me, we got a third rule. Pull out your little notebook and write down exactly what I said. So when they come up again, you ain't running around the ship looking for me. You up there answering your own questions. Because the captain, the commanding officer, was little bitty you one day. He didn't just jump up and be the commanding officer. So I say all that to say, these supervisors that's trying to be in charge, when you ain't in charge and you ain't the supervisor, start putting yourself in a position to be the supervisor. Don't put yourself in a position to be the, I can't say what I want to say, even though this real talk ride. Don't be the snitch, and you know what rhyme with snitch. Don't be the snitch. Don't be the person that's telling on everybody. Don't be the person that's trying to call everybody out. I don't care if you go to lunch, unless you go, I got to wait till you get back. I don't care if you go to lunch and stay 6 out of 8 hours. I don't care. Because it's not me telling on you. It's not me calling you out. It's not me putting in your place that's going to get me promoted. It might. If what Jackie said, if I'm a great bootlicker, what's going to put me in a position to be the man, or if I was a lady, the woman, what's going to put me in a position is what's up here. What's up here? Two things they can't take from me: the fact that I'm black and what's between my two ears. And that's just a little note from ROD from PBE. We getting ready to jump in these comments, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just letting you know, man. I'm just letting you know, we can talk about the supervisors that don't get paid to supervise, but I'm gonna talk about the people that do get paid to supervise that can't supervise. They walk around wanting to look important, but like I had to do when I first moved to Texas, he said, "Hey man, you're pretty smart. I got people here that don't know a hill of beans." I said, "Oh, they don't do what?" I can't remember California. They don't know what. I said, "Man, say that again." He thought I was teasing him, but I still use that, and that was 2009. All right, where am I headed here, man? Here, let me drop this link in case anybody won't come up, man. Now, oh man, I'm doing this here, but I'm telling y'all, man, I ain't done talking. Now, don't think I'm done talking. Getting hot in here, man. I got my arrow on, but it ain't airing. Is that what y'all? That what the people say? My arrow is not airing. I ain't gonna tell y'all what the temperature is in here. I swear I'm in a sauna right now, trying to be cheap. I may as well open all in one. Man, I locked myself out the house today, y'all. That's a whole nother story. Have you ever tried to break in your own house, but you try not to look suspicious? That's a whole. Let me get through these comments. I got to tell y'all about this. And your neighbors don't really know you because you don't never talk to them. That's me. I don't never talk to them. Man. They keep coming and going. One lady is a straight up mean person, and the other people just moved in, so they don't really talk to me. And I couldn't get back here. I had to call my buddy who lived an hour away just to bring my second key to let me in. That's what friends are for. But I was so happy to see it because most friends won't do that. All right, everybody's speaking. Griffin, we got the Griffin. We got Meet and I in the house, man. I want to thank all y'all lovely people for being here. You could have been anywhere tonight. You could have been watching Netflix. You could have been watching a rerun of the Flintstones. You could have been watching the Jeffersons or Fred and Lamont on Samson, but you chose to be here with ROD, baby, and I am forever grateful that you're here. Y'all ain't gonna believe this here. If I told y'all I just woke up from a nap about 25 minutes before the live started, and then I got all this energy, don't ask me how I do it, man. I did. I really did. Meaning I said, what up? I can't. What up, PBT? Peace to the chat. Bill speaking, everybody speaking, man. Y'all show. Hey, what's that little emoji with the look? Is that somebody sweating or are they laughing so hard this way? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still going to emoji school. I finally got some of them down, but then they came up with a new batch. Hey, LA Law, I'm glad I ain't seen you in a while. Since matter of fact, I was looking at Ahmad, and LA Law was the reason. LA Law, I can't remember if y'all were related or not, but she the reason I interviewed Ahmad Grant way back when I first started this channel. So last time I met her, or virtually met her, on Lambo Drew's channel. So it's good to see you, man. I love when people come back, man. I usually sometimes I ask them where they been, but not all the time. I'm just pulling these hellos and heys. I should be reading them all because I need the watch time, but and again, we got my sister Felicia in the house. Work to live, not live to work. Traveling the country, man. Felicia, if you don't mind, tell me. Felicia's going to all 50 states. Y'all know how many. Felicia, forget where you're at. How many of the 50 states have you visited? That's what I want to know. If you're still in here. We just lost one person. Felicia probably said, "Oh, that's my cue. I'm out of here." Yeah, it has been a while. I'm glad you said it, and I didn't, even though I did. Yeah, it's been a while. Laugh out loud. Rod, good to see you. It's good to see you, too. Thank you for being here. And Denise, hey, thank you, Denise. I always know Denise will let me know when she's watching the replay. Griffin's will, too. I know the day Anwar texts me, and typically the Alliance, which is the Griffins, Meet and I, myself, your favorite couple, and the Catrins and Kalamar. We don't usually tell each other we're going to watch a replay. We just do it. So it really touched my heart today when Anwar said, "Hey, I didn't know you was live." If I'm not mistaken, Anwar and Meet went back to where they met in Alabama last night. I think I putting the two and two together, and that was pretty dope, man. If I'd have been there, y'all, I'd have been in the bushes crying. So I couldn't have been there spying on them. I'd have been over there weeping. Y'all know, man. I ain't scared to show my emotions, man. There's a lot of, man, I appreciate y'all showing each other love like this. I call those kind of, I think I have heard that in Texas, bootlickers, man. I call them ass kissers. Bootlickers and ass kissers. We would depend on, I guess, what kind of person you are. I just call them ass kissers. That's what they call them in the military. Do you know, man, and this is a true story. Do you know, speaking of these people that ain't supervising, but you the supervisor, do you know when I was in the Navy, I had a dude, I don't even know what his race was, man. He wasn't black, he wasn't white. He wasn't Hispanic, he wasn't Asian. I don't know what he was, but he was in the Navy. And he came to me one day out the blue. I'm sitting at my desk, chilling, because that's what I got paid to do unless something went wrong and I had to go explain what's going on. And he just came up and he said, hey, I didn't say, excuse me, how you doing? Can I talk to you? He just said, hey, in the military, you don't really roll up on no E7 like that and you're E4. That's like 3 steps apart. Hey, did you realize you're the only black dude in here? And it was a division of 14, but at the time I was in charge of 105 people because I had 4 other divisions. I said, man, and I was saying, no, you know what? I really never noticed. I guess it's a good thing I'm in charge. And that dude turned colors and walked away. Man, get the hell away from me with that. Because at the end of the day, if something go down, I don't care who black, who white, who purple, man. We all got to help each other out if you're in the middle of the ocean. Yep, I'm telling them all where to go. Okay, now we get somewhere. That's why I put a lot on writing. You put a lot in writing now, Denise. What you put in writing? You put that what time you got back and what time you left, or what they said to you or what they didn't say. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question now, because I just want to make sure in case I go back to the workforce, I got to know how to do this. You put it in writing, but how do they know what you put in writing is the truth? I'm just trying to figure it out. I just want to know. So you put it in writing, and Rod want to know in case he go back and not be the executive of the Point Blank Network and go back to the workforce. When I put it in writing, how do they know I'm telling the truth? Now, I would think in this day and age, I'm glad I ain't at the workforce anymore. You would pull this thing out and then start doing this. Hey, Bill, can you smile for the camera, please? Because I'm filming your ass right now. That's what I'm going to do, because then I got proof. Yeah, on May 20th at 8:40 p.m., Bill told me I was the worst manager he ever had. Yep. All right, y'all, moving right along. Twirl it in, meet an eye. Pray a couple says happen to them. Yolanda Jackson, that's work life. Yeah, hey, Yolanda, I don't know if I've ever seen you in here, but if I have, I apologize in advance. If not, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Because I got a whole lot more topics like this. Some better. And speaking of topics, today I solidified, with the exception of the weekend of the 8th, because I will be possibly traveling. And I think I got all the weekends of June locked down with interviews. And boy, I got a jam-packed audience. Follow me on Instagram at The Points Blank Experience with an S at the end of point. At The Points Blank Experience or Points Blank Travel, because I'm going to start probably tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow, promoting these interviews. I don't know, unless I get lucky and somebody ain't scared. Yeah, I had to get a little country. I was told on the phone today that last night, you just sounding more and more country every time you say something. I think I said the computer, not the computer. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I think I'm suffering from living by myself too long, because I be in my own little world up in here. All right, praying couple. Marjorie in the house. Marjorie, this ever happened to you? Y'all, this is a first, man. Marjorie spoke to me before anybody else. Y'all, Marjorie, I am so thankful for you. Now, on a serious note, Marjorie supports a lot of people. And there's so many people in this live stream that support a lot of people. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all, man. Seriously, all jokes aside. Praying couple cooking series said, true facts, look forward, keep it moving. Yeah, man. You look forward, keep it moving. Yeah, I ain't got time to be looking behind me to see who's snitching. I ain't got time to be looking behind me, seeing who watching me, because they can't be doing their job if they're watching me. But I tell you what's going to happen. You watching me, I'm going to give you a show, baby. I'm going to give you a Emmy award-winning Oscar performance show. And I'm talking about job. And I ain't talking about doing nothing crazy. I'm talking about doing my job. I'm gonna start using words that I know damn well you don't know what they mean. Yeah, that's because of the bilateral compound of the composition. Probably ain't got nothing to do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with our job, but because I know that you don't know, I can say whatever I want to say. Man, I just start me a comedy show. I swear I do. We got Lisa J. Stotts. What's going on? Hey, sis, did you get partially monetized yet? I just want people to go over there and run your channel. And I did buy some of that SPHD. It's electronic. No, exchange traded fund. I'm talking about electronics. Exchange traded fund. I did buy some of that. Yes. Whatever day you did that, it had to be yesterday was Monday. I think I saw that video Sunday. And everybody's speaking to everybody. And so I'm just going to get on down in case there's some more comments. Arnold said, absolutely. I've been there plenty of times. And Praying Couple know everybody, man. Lisa J. Stocks, Queen, LA Law. Hey, Praying Couple. Dolores, what's going on? How you doing, Dolores? Thank you for being here. Say hey, everyone. Arnold said, even at the police department, all the time I had to deal with it, man. I couldn't imagine dealing with it then. Because, see, in some jobs, you ain't got no weapon. The police department, they did that there. I mean, it's everywhere, man. And the better the position, the worse it is. And even if you got a position you don't think's important, but you supervise, and somebody gonna always be gunning for you, man. And I'm a firm believer, every job out there has a purpose. I won't say every, but most of them. Some of the simplest things that we take for granted has a purpose. Some of the simple things that we take for granted, should I say, have a purpose. I appreciate everybody out there in the workforce. Everybody, because a lot of the stuff wouldn't get done. Like, I appreciate all the key makers of the world, because I'm going to give me a second key tomorrow, and I'm gonna hide it somewhere outside, like an Easter egg, in case I lock myself out of my house again. Because it took y'all. I'm so country, man. My boy pulled up to let me in my house. I was sitting in front of my door, one of them fold-up chairs that you take to the ball game, you know, kind of you put in the bag, and I was asleep, knocked out. Breeze was feeling good. It's okay, BU fam. Yeah, bullseye. We got your favorite couple in the house. Greetings at Points Break Experience in chat. Hey, anybody want to come up and tell y'all a story, man? Don't y'all be scared, man. I'm gonna have to go find me somebody out in the streets to come in here and be on here with me. And your favorite couple, blessings, fam, bam, everybody. All right, Jackie said, you cheat and steal to get it. It will always be difficult to learn how to keep and maintain it. Yeah, man. A lot of time when you cheat and steal to get it, you never knew it. You never knew it to maintain it. There are a lot of supervisors out there that do not know what they're doing. I just hope ain't none of them the pilot of an airplane, and ain't none of them, well, I ain't getting on a roller coaster, so I ain't got to worry about them being a roller coaster operator. But anybody, as long as you ain't the pilot of a plane and some that could cause a lot of people, put people in a bad situation, I really don't care, man. Now, if you the supervisor of the snow cone machine or the ice cream machine at McDonald's, I ain't really tripping, because it ain't working half the time anyway. All right, man. I'm sorry, man. Y'all, sometimes just be your favorite couple speaking. Everybody's speaking. And we got Sig in the house. Sig, the solo cruiser, in the building. Hey there at the Points Break Experience. How you doing, Sig? How you doing? Y'all, Sig been dropping some heat. She out there solo cruising, eating gluten-free, living the best life. I'm trying to find out, and I'm going to figure it out, man. I might go back into the workforce and become a private investigator, go to private investigator school, because I'm trying to figure out how is everybody out in these streets, man. How is everybody traveling? I'm trying to figure it out, man. Hold on, I gotta check something here real quick. This ain't gonna take but a second, y'all. Quick second. I gotta figure it out, man, because there's some people out there that stay on the go and they work. I'm trying to figure out, man, because I do want to get me a job, but I don't want to request our work. I'm here. Oh, you 40 out of 50. So she's tackled 40 out of 50 states, y'all. I had to remember the question. I'm like 40, I'm here 40, 50. I'm like, ain't supposed to be 50, 50, but wow, 10 more states. Well, I tell you, if I had to drive, I wouldn't be going on the mountain states, Colorado, uh, Montana, whatever states in the mountains, I ain't going. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I ain't going no higher than a 3 to 5,000 foot elevation, probably three. All that, uh, mm-mm. All that 10, I done did it before. I ain't never doing that again. 10, 12, 14,000 feet. Uh, oh, that's a good one, Edenicio. Put it in writing. Yeah, that's a good one, but I'm asking y'all, did y'all, maybe y'all did tell me, it's a bunch of, I'm sure it's a new comments. But who gonna know that you telling the truth because you got it in writing? I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna put it on the phone. Put it on the phone, baby. Smile. What'd you just say again? Say it for the people in the back. Hey man, they sometimes people get the selling you out so bad they don't even realize. Oh wow, Yolanda, I just saw your comment. I just saw your comment. Yolanda said, "Hey, we got a lot of that, and I'm cool. I'm thankful that you're here, and I'm thankful that you commented this time. I have been subscribed, just don't comment. Subscribe to this channel over a year. Wow, thank you and bless you, man. I really appreciate you. That means a lot. 100, Lisa J. Stocks 5, like Cayenne, baby. Yolanda laughing. Okay, what you doing, girl? I'm over 3K, but I haven't applied yet. What, Lisa? What you waiting on? That's a milestone, man. That's money. And the way you got people in your lives and stuff. Well, man, I wish I could apply under your name. I need to go take that class. How do I apply under somebody else's YouTube? Oh, I see. Okay. Now look at here. That's confident. She got 3,000 watch hours on YouTube. She said she's gonna wait a couple days just to see if she can get to 4,000. Man, 1,000. That's you could do it. Though. I believe you can do it. Jackie got the little sweating emoji again. What's going on, gay man? Tonight must be a family reunion. We got Evolving with Etta in the house. I can't say it, y'all. I just tell myself I can't. I'm telling you, it's just living by yourself syndrome. You think you can do all kind of stuff when you live by yourself for a long time? I wish grandma could see the whole family. Private eyes, they watching you. What's up, Game Master? Is that a song? I ain't gonna say no. I didn't got it. If I get a copyright strike and I can't sing, I'm gonna be pissed off. Good evening, brother Rod at the Points Blank Experience. Hello, everyone. Hello, how you doing? Evolving with Etta in the big Etta. I ain't gonna even ask you. Well, but inquiring minds want to know where you be. Hey, supermodel Etta. And keeping up the good for speaking. Hey, Lisa J. Me and I speaking to Lisa. Hey, niece and nephew, everybody speak. All in my world. Says, hey, everyone, Rod, last week chat had me rolling last week. Last week chat, which one was that? Was that the one with me talking about things that people do to irritate you? Or was it the one where me and Tawana was on there trying to figure out how to hear each other? I'm trying to figure out which one it was. Or was it the podcast one? Or was it the other one? Because I done did a lot of stuff lately. I done did a lot of lives. So I'm starting not to be able to keep up. I was doing a what's in my wallet video today, talking about what stocks I was going to buy. And then that's how I locked myself in the house. I got confused. I thought I heard my keys in my pocket. And they weren't really there. That's boss talk. See, exactly. That's boss talk. When you say, I'm going to give it a couple of days to see if I can hit 4,000. Do y'all know how hard it is to get 1,000 watch hours? Matter of fact, if y'all got an extra device in your house right now, this is a public service announcement. If y'all got an extra device in your house right now, do you mind turning it on so I can get double the watch time? That's how not boss I am on YouTube. Don't get up right now, though. Wait till I take a commercial break and go to the bathroom. Then you're more than welcome. I got a lot of hours on Sunday. I had that special guest. Yeah, you had one of the best special guests. I wish I could get him on my channel. Speaking of which, close my eyes, don't get fed. Lisa, when you coming on Investing with Rod, Points Blank Travel, the Points Blank Experience, I don't care which one you come on. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind interviewing you. I'm just putting it in the atmosphere. It's out there. You can say no. Yeah, it's a song. Okay. It's a memory jogger, so I can remember exactly what happened if stuff go down. And it's your word against mine. Laugh a lot. and writing it on a Word document. Man, hey, word to live, not live word. You a lawyer? You an undercover lawyer? Because you got that down, man. So when stuff go down, you want to remember, check. And it's their word against yours, check. And you put it on a Word document, check. Professional. Boy, I'm taking notes, man. Yeah, the things that people do to irritate you, I'm telling you, the pet peeves one. Okay, yeah, man. If y'all got some pet peeves, we can have part 2 right now. I got a whole, one of mine to lock myself out the house. One of my pet peeves, seriously, all jokes aside, looking crazy, man. When you're doing something with your own stuff that should nobody be worried about, but you looking crazy. Like if you lock your keys in your car and you outside your car and you done stop somebody and you trying to jimmy your own car and people look, hey, what are you doing? Hell, I'm trying to get in my car. Do you mind? Today, I'm telling y'all, I'm walking around my house looking in the window to see if the windows were locked, which I knew they were. And then I even contemplating busting one out. But then I thought about the mosquitoes that may come in and get me tonight. Y'all think I'm kidding. I'm serious, man. I was so mad. So mad. The link is in the chat. Oh, the link to the song. I can't play that song on here, man. Hey, prayer couple. At least they start laughing. Kayla Moore, what's going on? Marcus and Kate, they did a gas station date yesterday, y'all. They got, I didn't know how they was going to do it, but that's, first of all, that should be like in the Guinness Book of World Records, a gas station date. But then they go in there and they close their eyes and they pick snacks and they buy them and go sit in the car and just have a date, man. I tell you what, that's a good idea if you can't think of what to do. Or if you're trying to get rid of somebody. Now, they in love, y'all. That's different. But if you just met somebody and you're trying to get rid of them, now, if you've been knowing them, I think it's a beautiful thing. But if you just met somebody last week and you try to truly get rid of, hey, well, you want to go on a date? Yeah, where we going? We're going to the gas station, baby. Get you some bugles. I'm going to get some of them hot Cheetos. Get you one of them hot dogs. I'm going to get some taquito. We can mix and match if you like. And then we're going to get a big 64-ounce big gulp, and we're going to share that thing. You good with that? I guarantee you, if you're a homeboy, you probably ain't going to see her no more. Girl, you can't wait to get home. They probably going to wait to get home. So they got a car and slam your door like Ike Turner. I mean, like Tina Turner and Ike Turner movie when she cracked this window. They probably can't wait to get out of here. Because, girl, guess what that fool took? He took me to the gas station. Of all the places in the world, could at least took me to the Cheesecake Factory. Ooh, boy, I'm over here with tears in my eyes. Hey, beautiful family. I'm going to try that one day, though, but it's got to be with my lady, man. I ain't taking no new person to no gas station. It's got to be like a Marcus and Michaela. Got to know each other. Got to be in love. Got to do some videos, 7 reasons why we love each other. And then I'm going to take her to the gas station. I ain't messing up my good thing before we get started. And where to live, not live to work. Yes, document everything, because people forget quick what they tell you. Yeah, man, especially them bootlickers and ass kissers. They damn sure forget because they too busy doing all that. You remember this day when you said that the other boss been cheating on his lady and you got footage in your phone? You remember when you said that, man? I don't think nobody else was around but me and you, but I remember when you said it. I don't snitch often. I'm like the Dos Equis man. I don't really snitch, but if I do snitch, I know how to snitch. I'm just saying. Everybody's speaking. All of my world said, work to live, not live to work. They didn't tell you, I didn't say that. Well, yes, in this email, you sure did. Date and time. Oh, yeah. You told, yeah, now you got an email. Ooh, that's better than the phone. That's better than the phone. But you got to be smart. You got to start a dialogue with them. Or a text. Hey, what you doing? Hey, did you see what so-and-so did? You got to start something, man. And then get them sucked in. Which channel do you want us to check out? What you mean, Lisa? Like, want y'all to check out? Or which channel I want you to be on? I can interview you on this channel if you're talking about you. Or we could do some on investing with Rod. Points Money Travel is more about traveling points in my. If you want to do it over there, we can do it over there. I don't care. But let me make sure what you're talking about before I do a long speech. Which channel? I want y'all to check out all my channels if that's the question. But I do need watch time on this channel because I took a 5-month break and I need watch time on Investing with Rod. Those were both close to being monetized. Well, this channel is partially monetized. Call AAA. I've been locked out several times. I ain't got AAA. Do they? Man, there's something flying around me, man. It almost feel like one of them little spiders just dangling in front of my glass. Can you call AAA if you ain't got AAA? Oh, I need some water. I ain't going to. I'm just getting some water. Can you call AAA if you don't have them? And then all of my world, how they gonna get me in? How they gonna get me in my crib? Oh, how did I get back in? My buddy came. I text my buddy. This was smoother than and then there's some peanut butter right here. But I was serious. I said, hey man, you wouldn't happen to be in the area, which cause a couple of days ago he was in my area. He was staying down where I stayed for a little while. He live in Cali, but he visiting. Now he ain't visiting. He working here, so he living here too. He dual residence. So a lot of his business is still down here, like his doctors and stuff. So anyway, I called, I said, you would happen to be in the area where he said, no. What's up? I said, I locked myself out the house, man. I'm so pissed. I'm trying to figure out how to get in, which I was. All this was true. And then he said, I'm not in the area, but I'll come let you in because he got a key to my crib. He stayed with me for about a month. And then I said, well, man, I don't want to inconvenience. And I meant this. He was like, oh, there's no inconvenience. I'm leaving now. I said, all right, well, I'm going to keep trying to get in. If I get in, text you and let you know. I couldn't call him because I only had 10% on my phone. I had no way to charge it. My door was unlocked in my car, but the key to my car to file, because it's push start, was in the house with the other keys. And although I told him I was going to be continuing to try to get in, when he pulled up, I was sitting out in front of my house asleep. So, oh no, link for Lisa to join tonight. Oh no, I can't put on the spot like that. Oh, well, here, Lisa. Here, if you want to come up, here you go. The link is right there at the bottom of the comments. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, he said that's a real man. I think it's to the point now, Game Master. I think Kayla may request a gas station. I know it's Marcus' idea at first, but I do. All jokes aside, I think it's a pretty dope idea. Simple, and when you're taking a road trip, you got probably 80, I ain't gonna say that much, 60, 40, 70, 30 chance you're gonna stop at a gas at a truck stop or something anyway and get snacks, more so than you're gonna go to take time to pull in McDonald's and have a higher bill. So I think it's a great idea. And not a world record. Yeah. Yeah, hey, see, Kayla said, now it might be Marcus. I don't know if one of them not get rid of someone. Definitely wouldn't recommend for the first few dates. No. WH. Lisa over here talking in code. What is WH, man? I don't know what that is. Other than the White House. Or if I am from the country, but it could be short. They just left the T out. What the hell? But I don't think Lisa talk like that. So Lisa, you got to break it down for me. Yeah, you could only do a gas station date when your boo, not with your boo, because if a new dude tried that with me, it's a no. Oh boy. Can you imagine y'all walking into the gas station? Hold up, let me get the door for you. And you know, most of them nowadays got them automatic doors, so you step in front of the door first and then step to the side so she can go in. I'm sorry, man. Or you get it, you go in there and get your one of them deli sandwiches, and you're sharing a big gulp, and you get some chips, the generic kind, and then you go over there and get some Bubblicious or Hubba Bubba and say, hey, we sharing these. This our dessert. Oh man, y'all tripping, boy. Y'all got me over here. Okay, yeah, Lisa. I totally agree. Yeah, let's plan for another time. What did I just do? Oh, okay. Facts all in my world. Yeah, put your feet up, put your foot out for the lady. Well, no, if he or he's smart, he gonna let you. He gonna have to let you know now. If you come out, if he come to pick you up, he might roll the dice. If he try to get rid of you, who cares? But if he come to pick you, if he really like you and he feel like y'all cool like that, and you all dressed up, man, I'd be hotter than fish grease if we went to the gas station. Boy, ooh, I'd love to be at that gas station on pump 5 watching this episode. All in the world just got out of the car to find out she's on her third date with Bobby Jimmy, and they're going to a racetrack. Oh man, boy, I promise y'all, man, this is all natural. We balling out on a budget. Just make sure to avoid the scratchers. $30 on in California. Man, we ain't getting no scratchers. Well, hell, we get some scratch. I might well take you to a real run. You talking them damn lottery tickets, them scratch out? No, Game Master, you know, man. Now some scratchers, if we hit, that's a good day. Then no, see that. Remember, I'm trying to get rid of you all of my world and games. I'm not trying to keep you around now, because now I'm be forced to keep you around. If I get a scratch off and you win, I gotta get my 50%. So again, y'all, we are talking about supervisors that don't get paid to supervise, man. How do you handle them? What do you do? What do you say to them? How long do you put up with it before you say something to them? They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. They're like little gremlins. They go drink the water. Next thing you know, they're a supervisor that don't get paid to supervise. I mean, a lot of people ignore it for months, years. Oh, avoid that section. Yeah, man, don't worry. Don't worry. We ain't even going on that side of the store. We could, cause I ain't got no money for that. We trying to get these sandwiches and these chips and this big gulp and the hubba bubba or bubblicious. Got no scratch out money. But oh man, y'all got me over here laughing. I think I'm about to take an intermission. And I gotta figure out it's something, y'all. I got this house, I forgot the square footage, but I know it ain't 2 square feet. And it's something flying around me like it ain't got nowhere to go but right here. Or like it's my guest or my co-host or whatever. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna leave it just like this here in case somebody come in and they think I'm gone. They'll know that I'm still here because the chair and the globes and the trophies from the Meet and Hour Awards are going to be in the screen. I'm just going to run about I don't know, about a good little minute and a half to use the restroom. But now, I mean, let me make sure something's working, man. This would be a good time. If y'all had a lot of fun and you want to support the channel, let me just make sure it's working. Because if it is working, hold on, man, I don't think it's that way. I think it's this way. Let me make sure this is working. This is going to kind of be like a commercial, but it's only going to play one time. Man, I don't know. Am I in the right area? Oh, there it is. Let's make sure this is working. If y'all having a good time, you had a rough Monday, that supervisor that don't get paid to supervise piss you off, or your real supervisor piss you off, or something happened on the way home, or you got a crazy phone call that just almost ruined your day. Then and now you're having a good time, you're laughing, you're joking, you got a good job, you're watching Investing with Rod, your money is growing, then please feel free. And once I press this button, I'm gonna give them go to the restroom. But please feel free to donate to the channel in the form of a super chat. And I'll show you some love just like this. And I'll be right back on that note. Oh boy, y'all got me laughing. I'm almost back, y'all. I'm moving a little slow. Moving a little slow. Oh, man. I was just thinking about something, man. Cause I'm always thinking about something, but that's how I come up with all this content. I was just thinking about something, man. I'm just curious. Did anybody other than Rod trip off this? Oh, what are we talking about here? Yeah, new chair interview. Yeah. I've been had this chair game, man. I got rid of the other one a long time ago. I had to upgrade. Yeah, my supervisor hardly comes to work. I'm trying to figure out how he has so much sick time. Man, hell, I hope he stay away then. Hey, I got a question for y'all. It's a little off topic, but what's everyone's favorite? Yeah, gummy bears. Have I even had a zero bar? I like the Hostess raspberry zingers. Is that the thing with the coconuts on them? Hey man, I know we're talking about supervisors and all that, but when I went to the restroom as I was washing my hands, I don't know why this came in my mind. Did anybody ever? Well, first of all, I'm gonna ask a question, then I'm gonna follow that up with another question. But before I do that, involving with Etta, I gotta thank you. Hold on, man. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some words with it. I want to rock. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was having an old school club moment. I'm sorry. I want to thank Involvement with Etta for that $10 super chat. 5 a.m. is calling. Just stop by to say hello, good night, all. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for that $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. And I gotta do the other part. Money. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now, so I got a question for y'all. And this is we getting off the supervisors. Yeah, we close to the I never had a zero bar. So how many of y'all dislike or have an issue when you walking into, say, a grocery store and they have 2 to 3 entrances, or Walmart, and you have, I don't want to use the word solicitors, but you have people out there that are providing a service in exchange for some money. Like, I'm gonna give you a couple of examples, and both are for good causes, but I'm just gonna give you some examples because it's almost hard or impossible to tell them no. But your boy found a way to tell them no without lying. One of them is the Salvation Army people, and one is the Girl Scouts. Now, I've been trying to figure out for years why I ain't never seen the Boy Scouts selling no cookies. But that's a whole nother topic. So you trying to get in the store and get back out, because they're gonna get you one way or the other. And you got this person ringing that little bell, and it's somewhere between 32 and no degrees outside. A snow blizzard going on, and they trying to collect money for the Salvation Army. I'm sorry, it's hard to tell them no. And then on the other side, you got this cute little young lady, and typically her mom or maybe her dad or maybe both, or maybe a group of them that's selling Girl Scout cookies. They're working hard for the money. And they actually do like to buy some cookies. It's hard to tell them no because they're doing it for a good cause. Well, not that I don't want to help the people, but I thought I had found, and I did for a couple of years. I would go in the store. Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? Would you like to donate to Salvador? Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, young lady. I don't have any cash on me. And I didn't because I don't carry cash. Well, they out slick me, y'all. They out slick me. Boy, I ain't tried the Salvation Army. But the Girl Scout now take credit and debit cards. I ain't got no cash. I'm sorry. Oh, no problem. We take Zelle, Cash App. We take credit cards. The mother pulling a little white chip out of her thing, attaching it to the phone. I'm like, Lord, have mercy, man. This is wild. I just wonder if anybody else noticed that. Girl Scouts give me every time at least $20. Yeah, them cookies going up every year, man. My son was in the Boy Scouts. The reason why you don't see them selling cookies is because they don't sell cookies. They sell popcorn. I ain't never seen them do that either. What? Man, don't have me riding around looking for the Boy Scouts selling popcorn all over my world. I'm serious. I mean, I ain't mad at them, but I've never seen it. See, you learn something every day, man. I'm gonna call somebody I know tomorrow, man, and tell them, hey, do you know the Boy Scouts sell popcorn? My luck, they used to be a Boy Scout and don't know. Game Master said they need a new hustle. I just keep my head straight and go in and don't say anything. I don't give eye contact. Oh man, that don't work for Rod. I tried that too. All in my world, that don't work. Hey, sir. I ain't that good, but man, I'm gonna try it again, man. Practice it. Game, I said that don't work. They got top cards and swipes. Yeah, man. Yep, that's how they got me the last time. They need a new hustle. You talking about the popcorn people? No, man, I'm not a big Girl Scout cookie guy. Boy Scout typically have a different selling season than Girl Scout. Man, I be out in all the seasons, all of my world. I ain't seen them yet. Maybe I don't know where they be at though. Yes, Google it. He was a Cub Scout from 7th grade all the way up until the city. What am I Googling, your son? Oh, Google the popcorn. I'm saying I ain't doing that. I know. So I know they be like going out there and building, getting the tents and going in the woods and stuff, but I ain't never seen them selling nothing. No, I don't want some cookies. Oh, I believe you. No, I believe y'all in my world. Hey, I gotta think, man. Hold on, man. I gotta think why loves to motivate my production manager. And I wish I could have saw her face when I sent her the thumbnail for this live stream tonight. I sent it to her before I published it. And she just came back and said, love it. I wish I could have saw her face though, because she's a teacher. Can you imagine being in the classroom and you get something funny and then the kid want to know why the teacher laughed because they ain't supposed to laugh? Super chat. Thank you for that $5 super chat. Ooh, wait. Oh man, shut up, Thurston. Thurston got excited. We must not be getting this. Thurston said, this is my time to shine, baby. I'm gonna say it a couple times. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here grooving. I'm over here thinking I'm in the club. 1987. I'm just over here. Y'all don't be over there with no calculator. Siri, can you Google 2024 minus 1987? Or what's that other little thing people got in their house? Alexa. I can't stand them things, man. But I did see it being used yesterday for a good cause. I was trying to spell something. And they asked Siri. And I didn't know that. I didn't know. Let me see. Let me see this here. Let me see something. We're gonna do something live, man. This is a live stream. Keep walking, don't stop for cooking. We're gonna do something in a live stream. I don't even know how to now that I want to do it. I think this is how you do it. Siri, do the boys. Okay, tot ziens. I got this in another language. Siri, do the Boy Scout sells popcorn? Oh, Lord. See, I must don't give Siri no love. Siri, do the Boy Scout sell popcorn?
Ik kan Boskabouter niet in je Apple Music bibliotheek vinden. Je kunt me vragen om een radiostation af te spelen.
Why am I the only one on planet where they talking a whole other damn Siri? I mean, I ain't about to do that, but I got to find English Siri because I don't know what that is. Siri, you're trying to ruin my show. I'm just telling you. Hey, Wiley the Motivate, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Believe me, I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, we didn't have all that when my daughters were in the Scouts. What's up, J.R. Hills? Sometimes they be outside of Sam Club selling. Okay, so J.R. say he done seen them. I don't go to Sam Club, but hey, man, that's cool. I just wonder what they be doing other than starting fires with 2 sticks and being in the woods and stuff. Keep walking, don't stop for cookies. Yes, they do the outside with. They do be outside with tents and everything, but I mean, I don't want to speak on Girl Scouts, but Boy Scouts is usually kind of low cost for activities, so I didn't even do fundraising like that. Oh, okay. Got mine unplugged. I'm about to. Well, I ain't got to worry about my Siri being unplugged. Here, she ain't even talking. I can come over here and say, unless I say Bunishka or something, I ain't got to worry about numbers. Now, what I want to know, I'm saying it in English. How in the hell is she responding in another language? This don't make sense. Wouldn't you think about talking to anyway, y'all? I'm sorry. I'll be thinking about that half the night. All of my world, we have people over here with sports that have signs and will use fishing nets to get dollars from cars. Man, where you live? Y'all high tech scouts. So let me make sure I understand this. I'm at a red light in a city near you, and I'm gonna have this big old long pole fishing net come up to my window for the donation. Now they must be pretty fast, because what if the light turned green? I can't just sit there and hold up traffic with a fish net at my window. Because I ain't leaving until I get my cookies. I'll start a riot on the street, the surface street. I'll start a riot. Can you imagine me in court? Rod, can you tell us what happened? Yep, I was at a red light getting my Girl Scout cookies with the fish net they using nowadays, and the light turned green, but they hadn't gave me my cookies, Your Honor. And I wasn't leaving until I got my product for the money I had given. Oh, boy. Let me quit tripping over here, man. I ain't mess with that Chat GPT, man. I shouldn't mess with none of this stuff, because have you ever, now just watch. And the next time I do a live, I'm going to tell y'all about it. I guarantee tonight I'm going to be on Instagram, and I'm going to get, on my feed, it's going to be Girl Scout cookies. Or the Salvation Army going to pop up in May, and we ain't nowhere near Christmas. Mark my word, I ain't use none of that, dude. Chat GPT, none of that, man. What they call it when you take time off work, and you get paid for it. I ain't any acronyms initially. I ain't doing none of that. None of it. Yeah, Siri speaking in a whole different language, man. Why I love to motivate, crying, laughing. I'm gonna have to get with her, man. See how to change the language, man. Siri and Alexa, don't stop listening. Unplug it. Well, yeah. Because right now, if I depend on my Siri to tell me something important, like, Rod, get up. There's smoke coming from your oven. It's going to be a whole different language. I'm ignore it. Next thing, oh my goodness, this is not good. Not serious speaking another language. Yep. It's like a little basket. But yes, oh man, that's funny, man. That is crazy, dude. Not for Boy Scouts, but kids and sports team. Oh, I seen them, but I ain't seen no fishing nets. I know they be out there trying to get money for uniform or whatever, but I ain't seen no fish nets. Probably because I don't be stopping long enough. I mean, I stop if it's a red light, but I ain't never seen that. Y'all gonna have me riding around tomorrow. Rod, what are you doing? I see my homeboy calling me now. The one that let me in my house today. Hey, what you doing, dog? Well, man, a couple different things, man. I'm riding around to see if the Boy Scouts sell popcorn or if they got fish nets coming to the windows of your car if you're at a red light. Then I'm going to the Apple store because I need to figure out how to make Siri talk English. That dude gonna say, "Hey man, hey bro, what the hell you smoking over there?" And I don't smoke, man. I don't do no drugs, but boy, he gonna think I am. All of my words said, Rod, you're a character. No, I ain't no character. Yeah, PTO, that's it. That's it. PTO. Thank you. Why I love the motivation. Why she my production better. I couldn't think of it. I was scared. I was about to say something else, and I didn't want to be offensive. Sweet Juicy in the building say, hey, PB, what's going on, Sweet Juicy? Already. That's one thing. I live in Dallas, but I never did say that. And that's something that Dallas natives say, a lot. Like you'll say something else already. It's kind of good though, because you ain't got to really say much else. Especially if you ain't got nothing to say because you ain't interested. Like, hey, Rod, man, yesterday I went fishing and I caught 3 12-pound bass. I'm sorry, I ain't interested in no fishing. I'm allergic to fish, so I can't eat it and I don't go fishing. Rod, I went and caught 3 12-pound bass yesterday, man. I almost set a record for the lake. If you say really, then they're going to tell you more of the story. But if you say already, you're going to F them up. Really? Yeah, man, let me tell you how I did it, Rod. I got this bait and this. No. But if you say, well, Rod, I went to the lake, blah, 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 already. They're going to be like, huh? Exactly, I'm out. I'm sorry, man. I'm out. Yeah, it's gonna happen. You're right. I'm gonna see everything we've been talking about. Starting with it on my Instagram tonight. Do you have a daughter or a niece that wants adventure in her life? Want to sell cookies to the person that has been known to ignore a million kids across the country? Let them be a Girl Scout today. No, please don't show up on my stuff. Margie said, I miss Kay Lamar. And Margie speaking of why I love to motivate. We got 11 real homies in the crib, man. It is a pleasure. Boy, I tell you what, this is my channel here. It's cool to talk about points and miles and traveling for free. It's cool to talk about flying first class. It's too cool to talk about buying stocks and flipping your money like pancakes at IHOP. But it ain't nothing that compared to this channel. I can just talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. Next episode is going to be, what did Rod do at the red light when they put the fishing net up to his one trying to get the money for the Girl Scout cookies? And speaking of which, if you got a good topic and I'm cracking up, Sweet Juicy, man. I didn't really know, but now I know. Man, I'm going to have to start saying that at the appropriate time. But if y'all got some, man, and we can talk about, laugh about that y'all can relate to, man, send me a DM at Points Blank Travel, point with an S, Points Blank Travel, or at the THE Points Blank Experience, and I'll talk about it. Man. Like right now, I'm over here talking about Girl Scouts and cookies and how to get over on the kids. And I'm like, Trick, I love the kids, man. Rod, I love the kids, but man, them cookies high though, man. Them cookies high, boy. You get 2 boxes. Yes, young lady. How much would that be? Oh, let's see. You got 1 box of the peanut butter and chocolate, and you got 1 box of the peanut butter cream. That'll be $45. $45. My mom has you already rung up. All you need to do is just give me your card, and we're gonna swipe it. How the hell you gonna tell them no? Now, grown up, man, you out your mind. I ain't paying $45 for 2 boxes of cookies. Can't tell no kid that though, man. Hold up, y'all. Oh boy, man. I'm telling y'all, if we really just walk around and think about stuff that happened in the world, man, I tell you, we wouldn't really have too much time to be too mad. Unless, something detrimental happened, but if we just really walk around and think about life, man, think about itty bitty stuff that can crack you up. Now, I've almost been in this situation. Don't think I'm making light of it, but it's certain things that go with certain things. And y'all, I'm telling you, man, this all comes from living by yourself and having too much damn time to think. I'll come and watch a baseball game. They get boring. I go sit outside. And then I couldn't do that because the mosquitoes was biting me. Well, guess What? Your boy ready for him now because I got me some mosquito spray today. So now I'm back outside, and I ain't talking about traveling on my side of my driveway. I ain't went but about 68 steps from my couch to the front door. And you just be thinking about stuff that kind of go together. Like, what about the dude that approached you at the gas station and he come to you like this here, like he's shooting some dice, but he ain't shooting no dice. And the closer he get, you hear clink, 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 clink. And if your name is Rod, you're going to answer him before he can ask you. You got to beat him to the punch because he ain't no Girl Scout. You're a full-grown dude. But if you don't beat him to the punch, here's the question. Hey, bro, you got some spare change? But the Rod way of doing it, no, dog. They ain't asked the question. They could be shaking their hand and say, hey, man, I got $100 and a $50 bill. If you tell me which one is yours, but I ain't gonna never know, cause I'm gonna say, no, dog. Miss me with that. Get on. Or if I feel good, I'm gonna help. Yeah, that's what I already do. It can do. It close that conversation. Yeah. Hello, beautiful. What's up, Aunt Yo and Kayla Mar? Me tonight. Hey, MC, hello. That's the sale price. Yeah, for them $45 for them cookies. Lord have mercy. I don't know what the real price is, dude. 10 real homies in the crib. Man, can we get something to one person that ain't scared to come up here and just crack a joke? Tell me about your supervisor. Have y'all not heard me say 5 times a night that I live by myself? Now, I'm involved now. I'm in a relationship now. But I'm like Lennon Williams. Sometimes I get lonely. Oh, Lord, I'm over tonight, boy. I should just have a rotothon. I just wonder how many people will come in and out of here, which it ain't about to happen. We ain't about to test the waters. But I don't have to get my other battery in a minute because I noticed how long I've been on. But I wonder how many people will come in and out if I just stayed on here all night long. I had to have a whole lot of content. But I just wonder, man. You might have to go, wait, man, Game Master, man. Boy, that's about the craziest excuse. You can't speak on it right now. Oh, boy. Boy, if this was a courtroom, I'd tear it apart. You can't speak on it right now because you might have to go somewhere. Well, hell, speak on it until you have to go somewhere, bro. And then all you do is, hell, all I got to do is click a button, you'll be gone. You'll be on your way. Right now, I'd be down. I mean, case, man, what do you, man, what do you mean? You got me confused over here. Well, I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes, man. I know it's going to happen. Never fail. When I say that, my battery going to die. I'm going to change battery. And then 2 minutes after that, I'm going to get off the line. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:32 Central Standard Time. It's time for me to let it go anyway. Hey, if you just coming in and you missed the beginning when we was actually talking about supervisors that don't get paid to supervise, make sure you do your boy a favor. Go back and check out the replay. And if you don't know what that is, that means you just go back and pull up the video tomorrow when you're at work, ain't got nothing to do. Tonight, when your favorite TV shows, when I would just press play and watch it from the beginning up until where we are now, which is almost the end. And let me put this down because I have no clue what Game Master talking. And I do want to thank the 2 people for the super chats. Why I love to motivate with the $5 super chat and involving with Etta with the $10 super chat. And if anybody else want to donate to the channel, the super chat door is open, always open. And all of that goes back into the channel, all jokes aside. But on a real note, if y'all do have serious, if you have stuff that, you want to talk about or it's been on your mind and you just want to come in and we be serious, but we have a little fun with it, man, hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram, and I definitely, boy, I can't wait. I can't wait to this. I can. I don't want to see you get in no trouble. I will be a supervisor next school year, a bit nervous, praying God bridles my tongue. See, we know why Love's motivated as a school teacher, because I was good till we got bridles my tongue. You're going to have to pull out the Webster for me on that one. Well, some supervisors, and I don't think Why Loves Motivate is going to be like that, just say what they want to say. But working at a school, because like right now, Why Loves Motivate didn't start a whole partial topic. I couldn't work in no school. It's two places I probably wouldn't last, but somewhere between 1 and 2 weeks. One is the hospital, and because I have a weak stomach. And two, and I know if you're a patient like I was, man. And two is a teacher. If I was a teacher, I'd probably be somewhere along the lines of Bernie Mac. And you can't touch a kid, you can't hit them, you can't spank them no more. You wouldn't want to do that anyway when you're a grown man or a grown woman. So what do? You do what Rod do, you just don't be a teacher. And if you like me, when I was in the hospital, I was ringing that little nurse bell at 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep and they was working, so I figured it was a match made in heaven. They working at 2 a.m. and I'm up at 2 a.m. Beep. And if they ain't there in 20 seconds, beep. And I don't know how long the little beep went on at their station, but then I'd hold it, beep. They come in there, are you okay? Is everything okay? Yeah. Y'all having an orange sherbet? Boy, you have to see the looks out of it. And every night between 2 and 3, it got to the point they were just bringing me sherbet, man. Wake up, sherbet be all melted. Bridle equal controller, hold back. Okay, so well, it is better to have. I would be a supervisor next school year, and for anybody that's like Rod, she's a bit nervous because and praying God holds back or controls her tongue. Now I learned a new word today. Learned a couple things. I learned that the Boy Scouts sell popcorn. Learned bridle means hold back or control. And I learned they got fishnets coming to your windows if they can't reach your car. And they selling something. The sports teams. MC said, I'm a supervisor and I have trouble holding back with my superiors, though. My team is good. You know what? Don't lose your job, man. Hold back. Hold on. Hold back, MC. Don't lose your job. But if you ever decide you don't like that job no more, just go in there and tell them how you feel. But make sure you don't like your job no more. I wonder, has anybody, I know it have, ever went in there and told somebody they feel, cussed them out from the top of the building to the bottom and still kept their job? I just wonder, man. And your favorite couple said managing people is not easy. There are so many different personalities. That's the hardest part. You have to know who you're working with. You have to know who you're working with. Because I got to get a new name. Little Tyrone, I always said little Bobby and Johnny. Little Tyrone and little Victor are two different individuals and may have two personalities. You may be harsh. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I ran into as a manager in the military, because in the military, you can say what you want to say. Ain't no rules. You can curse them out. You can call them whatever you want to call them, and don't nothing really happen. Boy, I miss them days, man. I think everybody should be like the military. Anyway, you can't say what you say to little Victor that you say to little Tyrone. Little Victor may not be able to handle it, but little Tyrone can handle it. And I'm going to tell you, as a manager, as a supervisor, this is real talk with Rod. And anybody that's a manager or supervisor or in a supervisory role, like in my world, a teacher is a supervisor. They're an influence to those children. They may not be a supervisor per title, but a lot of times you see potential in someone. And I got it from my Navy mentor, who was my supervisor. If I wasn't out of my rack, which equals a bed in the civilian world, at 6:05 a.m., he was snatching my curtains open, asking, well, what was I planning on getting up today? Reveille or the time to get up just happened at 6. 6:05 a.m. here at we're about 6:10. I'm on the mess decks is where we eat, but at night it kind of turned into a lounge, playing dominoes. And he come and whisper in my ear, hey, you can stay down here and F off all you want, but the longer you're down here, the longer we're going to be up tonight. And I got to a point I thought he was picking on me. And I remember writing my performance evaluation when I was at E4 getting ready to go up for E5. And I spent about a week writing it. And you only had so many lines and so many characters. And I finally got it where I thought it was perfect and great. And I turned it in to him, and he read it. He came over to where I was. And he looked at it. He said, this is great, man. Next, I was at E5 going for E6. He said, this is great, man. I'm proud of you. You did a good job if you're trying to make E4. Balled it up and threw it in the trash. Meaning, if I was trying to go backwards, it was a good write-up. But if I was trying to go advance, it wasn't worth anything. I wanted to choke him right then and there. But I finally learned what he was doing. And he told me, he said, you know what? I saw something in you that you didn't even see in yourself. I saw potential. I saw a young man that was gifted. When I promoted to E7, I don't have a picture close to me, but you wear an anchor on each collar. That's your rank insignia. And when you go through a 6-week initiation, kind of like pledging, and the night you're up all night, and then the next day when you get up to they call it pen, you can have anybody, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, because we had females as well, mentors, anybody. Do you know this same guy who I thought was treating me like crap flew from Hawaii with his own money to San Diego and was one of the people that pinned one of my anchors on. So what I found myself doing when I became a supervisor and in a managerial position, I became harder on the people that I saw potential in. I didn't ball up this stuff and throw it. I wasn't trying to emulate what he did, but I found myself being harder on the individuals that I knew one day, and they're doing it right now. And we said in the Navy, like when I retired, Chief, I would request permission to go ashore for good, and they'll ring your little bell, and then I request permission to go ashore, and they'll say permission granted. And then the last person you shake hands and salute, he'll tell you, I have the watch. You stand relieved. Meaning, I'm going into the civilian sector, retirement sector. They have the watch. So what I was doing for, I won't say 20 years, but for 13 out of 20 years was I was training as a supervisor. I was training and preparing my relief, who one day, which happened to be September 1st, 2009, when I retired and stepped away, now they had to watch. I'm not worried right now. I don't know about right now, but immediately I wasn't worried because I've been out for some years. I'm not worried about the state of the Navy with the people I trained because they were more than ready, because I was a Class A asshole. It ain't the rod you see. I was cracking jokes, all right. And just as I got to a good part, I'm not leaving. I'm going to still be talking. I'm just getting my other battery. I had to put my avatar. I was cracking jokes, but I was in that $8 24/7. And I'm going to tell y'all a story when I get back on camera. And this was the non-monetary thank yous that I received later on, years later. I had retired. I was gone. And y'all bear with me. I'm almost done. I'm just swapping batteries here. Again, be that supervisor that they remember, not for negative reasons, but be that supervisor they remember. And one of the things that I still do it, even though I'm not a supervisor, but what did I say? I'm actually mentoring. I'm not a supervisor, but I'm mentoring people when it comes to their credit. I'm mentoring people when it comes to investments. I'm mentoring people when it comes to personal finance. And it's nothing more gratifying as a supervisor. Um, it's nothing more gratifying when somebody come back without a gift, without any money, and thank you for where they are today. Now, if you're gonna be that supervisor, but not getting paid to supervise, at least be teaching. Don't be snitching, be teaching. So I remember in 2010, I had just retired. Facebook was it was new to me. I don't know how long it had been out. And there was this guy who couldn't stand me, and I couldn't stand him. The feeling was mutual. I was 2 or 3 ranks higher than he was. Didn't put a lot of work into him, but I started seeing potential, so I started being hard on him. He thought I was picking on him. He Facebook messaged me one day and said, I want to thank you, man. I forgot the company, but it's an IT company, and he was a department head at this IT company. Oh, amazing. I can't think of the name of it. I had another guy, I stayed in his ass. He happened to see me on Points Blank Travel, and he reached out to me, and he thanked me because he was the department director of operations at San Francisco International Airport. And these are 2 guys that the average person would have given up on. The average person wouldn't have spent the time that I spent trying to mold them and guide them and lead them. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not saying I'm all that. And I used to tell people, if I don't talk to you or if I don't ride your ass, I probably lost faith in you or I don't like you. If I'm riding your ass and I'm talking to you and I'm cracking jokes with you, then you don't need to worry about me when I'm messing with you. You need to worry about me when I stop messing with you. Because when I stop messing with you, I'm probably done with you. Again, in the military, you couldn't fire nobody. You couldn't lay nobody off. You were stuck with what you got. In my division, we had 14 people. If I had the 2 of hearts, the 3 of hearts, the 3 of diamonds, the 3 of club, and the 3 of the wing when you said spade, and the 5 of hearts, I'm probably in trouble, man. I got 9. We ain't gonna say 9, but we don't just say it was 14 cars. I had 9 more cars that may be worse. But I'm gonna go back in these comments. I just want y'all to think about that, man. If you are gonna be a supervisor that don't get paid to supervise, but when I was a supervisor that was supervising that wasn't getting paid to supervise, I had people. I was an E5, yeah, and I had E6s working for me. They got paid more than me. They had a higher rank than me, but in our watch rotation, they worked for me. I'm E5 to E6. 6 is higher than 5. Why? What did my mom say? You got to work twice as hard to be equal. So, MC, okay. Hoping my team is great. I know the leadership team is a bit iffy. And if you don't have a leadership team, you can be in trouble. Tell them that. Keisha, what's going on? My sister said, hey there, Rod at the Point Spring Experience. How you doing? Absolutely a supervisor. MC said, Why Loves Motivate. I pray for you also. Congrats on the next steps in your career. Yeah, I'm very proud of Why Loves Motivate. It's so ironic, man, because she was having some things on her mind about teaching. The next thing you know, promotion. Hey there, chat. And she's speaking to everybody. MC Kinley, thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. I tell my students all the time, if I'm riding with you, and I'm gonna finish that. I don't know if I ever said it, but I'm gonna say it now. And maybe if you're a supervisor and you go to work tomorrow and you just know it's one person that is always standing out, going above and beyond the call of duty, as we used to say in the Navy. If I'm riding with you, it's because I'm riding with you. If I'm riding you, it means I'm riding with you. And I used to tell the people that work for me in the military, I joined this organization. I can't swim, so if something happens, we go down, I'm probably done. And you ain't about to kill me. So my job is to make sure you're trained. And we worked in telecommunications. Everything that happened on that ship, me and my division knew about it first. Couldn't have no slip ups. Did I have some dumbasses? Yep, I did. But it's amazing how many of those people that I thought was that way end up being pretty damn good. They just needed to be embraced. They needed to be believed in. They needed to be shown that someone cared. More importantly, they needed to be given an opportunity to shine. I think that happens a lot right now in the civilian sector. We see one mistake by an individual or one mess up and we give up. They don't even get an opportunity to shine because they made a mistake. Well, I'm here to tell you. I retired one rank from as high as you can go in the Navy. I retired as an E8. You can only go to E9. I got out at 20 years and 26 days. Had I stayed 2 more years, no doubt in my mind. My mentor was an E9. My mentor's mentor was an E9. No doubt in my mind, I would have made E9. High as you can go. But I remember the day when I thought I wouldn't make it past E5. I was content with E6 because you could retire as an E6. You ever watch that movie with Robert De Niro and Cuba Gooding Jr. When he walking into that courtroom, he lost his leg, Carbasure. That was a true story. And the way he walked carrying his cover, we don't call it a hat. That's how I walked around. I remember, and this is one of them people that was supervising but wasn't getting paid to supervise. When I first joined the military, if you were stationed on ships, you wore black shoes. Once you got to E7. If you were stationed in air departments, you wore brown shoes. Then some kind of way they say y'all can wear whatever color shoes you want to wear. And I had this dude that I couldn't stand. He snitched on me every chance he got. He got a higher promotion mark than I got. They did everything to bring me down, man. They did everything to put their foot on my neck. If you ever watched that movie, Antoine Fisher, I'm still standing and I'm still strong. Well, I made E7, he didn't. I went through the initiation. Soon as I got promoted, probably the following day or the next day after the following day, I went back to my old ship where he was. The same ship where they treated me like everything but what I actually was. They treated me like I was a second-class citizen. This is a real story. I'm not making this up. And he was probably about the 5th person I ran into. He said, "Hey, Chief, I got a question for you. Why are you wearing brown shoes?" I looked at him with a smirk, not a smile. I looked at him with a smirk on my face. I said, "Because I can, MF." So if I said it, do you have any more questions? And I walked off. And the crazy part, my next ship, he ended up coming to the ship and he ended up working for me. I was an E7, he was an E7, but I was senior. He worked for me. We both made E8 at the same time. We became best of friends. Two people that couldn't stand each other, always trying to get me in trouble. I felt a sense of a weight being lifted off my shoulder when I said what I said after being promoted, although they tried their best to hold me down. But I couldn't, and refused to be denied. And I ended up being best friends, still keep in touch with this guy, with the person that used to be my nemesis. Real talk, man. Well, y'all, I've been an hour and 41 minutes. If y'all ain't got no more comments, we done laughed, I done damn near cried thinking about certain things. It's okay, man, if you supervising and you ain't getting paid to be a supervisor, but at least be setting yourself up to become one. Each one, reach one, teach one. I spent more time reaching and teaching when I wasn't getting paid for it than when I was. And that's real talk. With that being said, man, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, that thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed and you're choosing to do so now, please, man, hit that notification bell. It's going to default to personalized. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on me cracking jokes or me being serious. And I may do both in one live stream. You never know. Also, check out my other channels, which I'll talk about at the end of the live when I get ready to check up out of here. I'm getting away from saying share the channel out. That's going to be on the people from now on. I'm not saying share the channel, share the video, because I don't feel like I have to share it. If somebody got something out of this live stream tonight, if somebody gets somebody watching the replay video, they may not share the channel out. They may not even share the video out. They may just repeat something that I said. And they may help change a young man or a young woman's life forever. It happened to me, where people changed my life. It happened where I felt like, or they told me I changed their lives. So you never know. I don't have to say, share this out anymore. I'm not saying it anymore. I may slip up and say it a couple of times because it's habit. You don't have to share it in the form of a video or a YouTube channel. Share it in the words of wisdom and share it from the heart. Don't try to sound smart. Just share it from the heart. With that being said, man, as I end each and every video or live stream, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, I guarantee you'll be amongst the stars. And somebody asked me the other day, exactly what does that mean? If you give it your all and try your very best. I remember my mom told my younger brother and I a lot. I don't know what the hell my daddy was doing, but she was doing all the talking. I don't know what he was doing. As long as you try, Rod, and my younger brother's name is Tracy. As long as y'all try Rod and Tracy, that's all I can ask. So shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. Just try. If you fall a little short or you think you fell a little short, shake yourself off, dust yourself off, and try again. Again, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. With that being said, y'all, make sure y'all do me a favor. Please check out all of the channels on the Points Blank Network. To the left, you have Points Blank Travel, where we teach you how to travel around the country, around the world for little or no money out of your pocket, for a little bit of money or free. You have the Points Blank Experience. It's real talk from a point blank perspective. This is the channel we're on now. You have the Circle YouTube channel name, Investing with Rod, where I teach you how to invest on a budget. You only have $5, $10, or $20 to invest. Your boy Rod is going to show you exactly how to do it. And I looked at an investment today I have in Bitcoin, where I'm up $3,000 in profit. And I can tell you, I invested on a budget. And you have Points Blank clips, where we're taking these longer live streams, making 2 to 5 minute clips and putting them on that channel. And those 4 channels make up the Points Blank Network. Hope everybody have a blessed and prosperous rest of your evening. Hope the rest of your week goes well. Remember, don't do nothing I wouldn't do it. If you do it, do it the best. Do it to the best of your ability. Much love, y'all. And the words are said. I'll holler at y'all later. Much love, y'all. Peace.